how to make 2024 your best year ever. I'm going to give you the steps and how to make 2024 your best year ever. Just follow me. Aka Linaebu. On this channel, I do all things faith-based content, Christian lifestyle, but it's 2024, so we have a new hashtag. We're going to become better versions of ourselves in 2024. If that's something that you like, I would love for you to join the family and click that like, subscribe bell, and you won't miss a chance anytime I upload a video. So, Faith Fam, how to make 2024 your best year ever. I'm going to give you the steps and how to make 2024 your best year ever. Just follow me. So if you see me looking down at my notes, just be mindful, just like growth happens and we're going to grow together in 2024, sometimes I may need a reminder of what I'm going to say. The first thing you need to know to have 2024 be the best year ever, you have to recognize that everything you are, everything you were created to be, is because of God. If you start there, I promise you, this is how to have the best year ever. So, if you follow me to Genesis 1 verses 27, I'm gonna look at 27 and I'm gonna look at 28. So, Genesis 1:27 and verse 28. So God created man in his own image. He created him in the image of God, and he created them male and female. God blessed them, and God said to them, "Be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth, and subdue it. Rule the fish of the sea, the birds of the sky, and every creature that crawls on the earth." So, Faith Fam, the very first thing, like I said, to have 2024 be the best year yet, is recognize that God created you, meaning he thought enough of you just to create you. He could have made you a whale, he could have made you a tree, he could have made you a bird, but God created you. He gave you so much purpose, he gave you value, he gave you everything you need to be who you are called to be. He thought enough to create the stars, and he thought enough to create you. So to have the best year ever, recognize that you are created for a purpose. You're created in the image of God, so you have his likeness inside of you, and you are going to be who God called you to be. So that brings me to the second point of how to have 2024 be the best year ever. The second point is God gave you dominion and rule. And I know we looked at that verse and he said, "Be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth, and subdue it. Rule the fish of the sea, the birds of the sky, and every creature that crawls on earth." I know you looking at me, and I know everybody that's watching is not a veterinarian. And I know everybody's not making babies. But basically, he gave you dominion and rule over what he gave you control over. If he gave you a job, he gave you the skills to be a good steward at that job. He gave everybody a body, like a physical body. That means he gave us the ability to subdue our flesh, control what we control, and take care of it. He gave us dominion to rule. So that means whatever God has placed in your ability, he gave you the ability and the permission to control it. Not control other people, but control it, meaning take care of it. So I said with your body, he gave you your body to take care of it. If he gave you a family, if he blessed you with babies, and even if you are waiting for babies, he's giving you a responsibility to have faith in him. He's giving you an opportunity to continue to grow in him. So anything that God gave you control over, whether it be your job, be a good steward over it. Whether it be your time, be a good steward over it. If you gave your family, take care of your family to the best of your ability. So, point number 3, set some goals. So I know that it's the beginning of the year, and usually around this time you have people doing like vision board parties. You'll have people like, you want to start a new leaf, and that's perfect. Continue to do that. Set some goals. How do you see yourself in 2024? And I'll even give you this. How do you see your future to be? Don't stop at 2024. How do you see your life to be? And it's good to set some goals because you need that reminder of what to do going forward. And I know a lot of people like to reference the scripture of Habakkuk 2:2, but you know what? I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to read the rest of it. I'm going to read, not the whole chapter. I'm going to read verse 2 and verse 3. The Lord answered me, write down this vision, clearly inscribe it on tablets so one may easily read it. For the vision is yet for the appointed time. It testifies about the end and will not lie. Though it delays, wait for it, since it will certainly come and not be late. I challenge you to write those goals down. So that brings me, after you've written those goals down, step 4 to having the best year in 2024. Write all those goals, all those dreams, all those visions. Write them down. Write them on paper. If you do the vision board party, and I love vision board party, and I actually have to make my vision for 2024, but I digress. Anyway, or finish it, that is. I have to finish my vision for 2024, but I digress. This is what I want you to do. Write those goals down. Do you know that you have about 60,000 thoughts a day? There's no possible way that you can keep all of those thoughts in your mind. So even your goals, your dreams, there's no possible way you can keep those thoughts in your mind if you don't write it down. Okay? So write it down, just like this says. For the vision is yet for the appointed time. It testifies about the end and it will not lie. Though it delays, wait for it, since it will certainly come and not be late. So after you've written those goals down, trust that God is going to do what he said he's going to do. So that brings me to the last point in number 5, in how to make 2024 the best year yet. Have that positive mindset, like God is going to see this through. Have that faith to believe, like, Lord, what you said you're going to do, you're going to do it. I may not see it in 2024, but I know that you're working on me, and I know that in the future, everything will come together. So, fam, I want to encourage you to have that positive mindset. If you don't have a positive mindset, like, forget the naysayers. Get around some encouraging people that can speak life into you. Like, read the Bible more. Have that positive mindset to continue moving forward. And I want to leave you with this. We're looking at 2024 to be our best year yet. We're gonna become better people, better versions of ourselves. But I think about a puzzle. Think of your life as like a puzzle. And it's so funny because my husband, he recently just got this puzzle, and I cannot wait until he finishes this puzzle, y'all. Like, this puzzle is beautiful. It's a big picture of Greece, and he's never mentioned it, but I think he wants to go there. Like, y'all believe with me? Maybe I'm gonna have faith that we can make it to see Greece one time. But anyway, he has this beautiful puzzle of Greece, and I can't wait until he finishes it. But it may have some smooth edges. This year may be the bumpiest year yet. Even last year for me, I'm not gonna lie, was bumpy. But you may have some smooth edges. But just like that puzzle, 2024 is gonna be a great year. But then the rest of your years of your life is gonna be a great year. Only because God sees the bigger picture of that puzzle, and it's all gonna come together. I wanna leave you with this. Just like I know that puzzle is going to come together, I know that God has good plans for you. And I know that 2024 is going to be a great year because those pieces of life, everything that you went through is going to come together. And it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful picture. Faith fam, I love you. How to have 2024 be the best year ever? I want you to know that God created you. Know that He created you for a purpose. 2, I want you to have dominion and rule over what He gave you in your control. 3, I want you to set some goals. 4, I want you to write those goals down. And number 5, I want you to surround yourself with positivity. Remind yourself of God's goodness. Remind yourself of God's promises. And while you wait for it to come together, like life's puzzle, know that God has good things for you. So Faith fam, I love you. I'll see you in my next video.